everyone, my name is Titanic, and welcome back to another episode of Titancraft Season 10! As usual, I'm joined by the Clashman guy.
Yeah, a question.
What? What's your question?
No, not for me.
Oh.
From server.
Server. Wait, if I were to stream with it... Oh. Yeah. That's... two...
I don't own the server, I don't answer that question.
You literally know the answer, though.
No, I don't.
There are times, Clash, that I really just, like, want to bonk you on the head.
But the thing is, you can't.
Yeah, because you're 400 some miles away from me.
The one advantage.
Wait.
If you call that an advantage. Yes, the advantages of being 400 plus miles away. You can't bonk me on the head when I say something stupid.
Yeah, I mean, for anybody watching, I mean, to be honest, there's like, my biggest rule against stuff is like, don't bring group drama to the public, or like, if we do an event, don't upload early. Like, that's about the extent of which I go to say, yeah, these are my rules. Other than that, TC is kind of notoriously lax at this point. Like, there's people that don't like the rules we do have in place. I'll chill there until you get done. It's right by the green glass tower thing. So yeah, today we're just restocking the shop and chatting, because it's the first day in November. And big thing you might notice first of all is that the texture pack is gone. Back to normal in that sense. I'm not really, kind of mixed about it. I don't know. It's, after having those fall colors in for so long, it's weird to not have them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's the exact same reason when I went to old textures for a few months. I kind of miss the old textures.
I go back and forth. I'll miss them for a while, and then I'll be like, why did I miss them? I don't know.
Yep. I had like a gold sword with Smite 1. That's not 2. So I'm throwing it away.
So, in other news, I don't want to say I'm trying daily episodes, but we're trying daily episodes.
We're gonna have you're gonna have another like 30.
Okay, the goal is like a 10-day streak. I think the best we did since the big one ended was like a 7-day streak. Let's try for 10. Like, well, that's because I've been so lazy and I've had like no real reason to maintain daily. Like, obviously, if I tried hard enough, I think it's pretty clear I could do more than what I've been. It's just I don't have a ton of desire to go above and beyond right now.
It's just the fact that
Obama is gone. Crap. You better be careful what I say. It's election week.
Yeah, you're blown up now.
Yeah, like, I was thinking about, like, doing something joking with TC for election day, but I'm like, I don't want to get murdered. Although I am tempted to do something a little bit political. Who knows? We'll see. I'll decide on that election day. I kind of want to, like, make a giant, like, electoral tracker on the servers, like anybody that's around can like
with command blocks. You want to set up one of those massive things that, you know, like people
no, but like it'll be a giant board, and for every electoral vote we'll place a block of something that's red or blue, and like it will slowly work towards the middle of the cross 270. Like, I have a cool concept I should work with. Like, I thought about doing pillars, but like if somebody gets 300 electoral votes, that's more than the Minecraft height limit. Like,
if anyone gets 256.
Yeah, I mean, you had to have 270 to win. The person who wins won't even fit.
The person who wins won't fit.
If we have a tie, they won't fit. So I have a better idea. But that idea is not for you people, because I'm not going to do that on YouTube. Because if I do that, I don't want to get too political on YouTube.
You will.
Flashman blows up, but it's for an hour. I'm gonna bring some Unbreaking books to my shop this time. I'm gonna put Unbreaking 3 books in one of the chests. I'm sure that's gonna be in high demand too now, but that's fine. I need to stop selling the good stuff on the server because everybody buys me out. Like, honestly, I cannot tell you how annoyed I get restocking, because restocking takes stupidly long. And it's not like something like it's not one of those things that I have to do like every like 2 or 3 months. I mean, for a while it was, but now it is literally a thing that I have to do like every 2 to 3 weeks because
And that means you're actually getting sales.
yeah, I don't like it because I don't need the money anyways.
But then if we close the shop, people aren't gonna like it.
Well, yeah, I get bugged non-stop to keep it in stock, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just have a stream one day where I just like spend it trying to fill up every item slot in that place. Also, before the episode, we went around having some fun, and basically we were going around in spectator, blowing up hordes of zombies with items that were spawning and causing server lag. How they spawned with items in caves, I don't know. But, like, it was bad. Like, they were in areas that we've never explored before, and they just fill up. And, like, this is, like, the second or third time we've done this now, and, like, the server's TPS went up by over 5 when we did it. It was just insane.
Because there's so many Zambos.
It's like, there's not like there's that many, though. It's not like we killed 300. We killed maybe 50. Shut up, Victor! I heard you! Victor has no rights.
Why?
I don't know.
Because it's an illager? Wait, is a witch an illager?
I have no idea what you would call it.
But you know what? Ice illager. My favorite mob.
Yeah. I love this, bringing all these mending books in here and immediately getting a bunch of them sold
I
out.
totally forgot about the mod vote.
The mod vote, oh yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Be back with more books soon. I gotta run out of Logan's house. Gotta go get
Slash
more
boat.
emeralds.
Slash ICANN has bucket. Dude, we're 7 versions behind. It wasn't that one time we're like 200 versions behind. What version was that? Was that 1.15.2?
No, that was a 1.16 point something version.
Like one.
I might have been from 0.3 even. I updated the server pretty recently.
Wasn't 0.3. I think it was like a 1. I think it was a 1.15 or a 1.
No, it was 1. It was Clash. It was literally in the last month that you said it. I remember it very distinctively.
Oh, I don't seem to.
You're like Logan. You get more and more like him every day.
What? I did that on purpose. I did that one on purpose.
There's a running joke though with Logan that he's just trying to make a Clash just like him so that way he can be gone and leave me with basically a clone of himself. Like that's like Logan's running joke for about almost a year and a half now.
Yes.
Clash, how do you feel about that? Logan just wants you to be his replacement.
That's not very Obama of him.
Who cares about Obama? Obama's out of office. And Obama's making memes. Like that one clip of him shooting a hoop yesterday. That was kind of funny. Okay, Logan won't mind if I take a stack of leather. If he does, well, we'll talk to Logan about that.
We'll talk to Logan about Logan, and...
Trust me. I know my duck. And I know my duck's not going to be mad. I hope.
Oh, you're a Minecraft speedrunner? Name every seed.
Name every seed. Oh my god. Yeah, good.
So you literally have to name like almost every freaking number combination.
Yeah, you had to go up to what integer limit? I must have all my armor back. Sweet. But yeah, also as you can see, we have a new guy on the server, Ghostwalker. I don't think I said anything about it the other day, but the group's growth has been like really dodgy recently. Like we accepted a bunch of people actually, and surprisingly, it's been interesting that we accepted like 2 or 3 other people, and they still haven't showed up. I don't know. Like I added them even, and they just haven't responded to the ping. So I don't know. If they want to join. Also, it's official. I can start talking about it publicly. I'm gonna do a video on it probably in a month or so. But at a meeting we recently decided the Titancraft applications for the public are going to officially be closing at the end of 2020. So, if you want to get in the group, you have about 60 days to apply.
Sure, I mean,
go for it if you dare. If you dare, make it sound bad. Like it's not.
Oh my gosh, what the frick happened? I looked at YouTube for 2 minutes and like 6 pillager captains showed up. Not actually, I'm not far off. There's 5. But apparently, me actually looking and waiting, only like 1 showed up after 5 minutes. But no, me looking at YouTube for 2 minutes has 5 appear.
They like you.
Plow.
They plowed you.
I hear a zombie. Why is there like 3 captains going to the farm when I'm leaving?
Books, books, books. We like mending books. Books, books. Who doesn't like a mending book? Book, book. Hey, you're trying to rip me off now. I don't appreciate it. Stupid villagers and their jacked up mending prices when they get pissy.
It's simple. Get so many villagers with every single book that you can never not have enough.
I kind of want to do something like that. Hey, Switch.
Oh, GG also to an ancient kung fu master.
I saw it, I just didn't say it. You know what?
Snagged crash.
Let's put this emerald away. Okay, we're at least gonna have some restocking of this stuff. So yeah, okay, very casual episode today, trying to just get the ball rolling. Obviously October is really hit or miss. We had a really strong start to the month with uploads. I mean, out of the first like 14 days, I think I uploaded like 8 or 9 times, which was the best since the daily streak. And progressively as the month went on, it's uploaded less and less and less. Hoping we're finally out of that streak now. And we're into a routine of uploading mostly every day. For November, my goal is to get to around episode, let's see, we're on like 233, is it? I want to get to like 255. So I want to upload like 2/3 of the days this month. That's kind of the general idea.
Are you on 233?
I believe I am. I believe
I doubted you.
232 should have been the Halloween episode, so.
I doubted you. How could I?
Yeah, how could you doubt me? You're supposed to be like my #1 supporter.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're supposed to be like, you're supposed to be my wingman that can like back me up when I say something and tell me I'm not an idiot.
Huh.
Oh, this was clever.
Brian.
And Ghost went around and just bought so much stuff from my shop that he just paid with a book of cash. Those are smart people.
Yeah.
Because if you just buy 16 books, you can just use up a book of cash. Like, they're so useless on their own unless you binge buy.
Bell rings. Oh, I need to refill gold. Maybe that's what I can do. Bell rings. Why did the TPS drop?
I don't know.
What did I do?
Did it drop a lot? Like, is the TPS bad now? Or is it just mediocre?
It's not mad, but it's not bad.
You're a microwave now.
It's below 15.
Oh, that's not nice. I blame sewage logging on. I am trying to figure out what the lag problem is on the server against, but it's like really dodgy. Definitely going to keep watching the overall server activity, and if we can hold pretty high playtime, I'm probably going to look at an upgrading. Kind of starting to upgrade my server. I'm gonna look at upgrading the RAM on the server very soon, I think. Or at least
I'm gonna try and leave before this next raid wave spawns. Let me see if I can.
Or at least I'm gonna try contacting Cubed and seeing if they can look at settings and stuff.
Okay, if the TPS randomly rises, there's something wrong with the raid farm area.
Upgrade my sharpness.
It's not okay, no, okay, it isn't rapidly rising, but it's rising because the Nether usually has less entities. Because if you think about it, entities are much less likely to pick up items.
Yeah.
I mean, the TPS did go up about 1.
And now I'm not helping because I'm in logging space.
Actually, it just went drastically up. It jumped.
See ya. And go snag.
I was gonna say boof, never mind. Now the TPS is just about to jump even more. Because there's less chunks that are needed to load down, and now it's just gonna have a good time.
But yeah, I guess I don't usually talk about the statistical playtime data behind the totals. I talk about my own playtime a ton, which actually the past couple of days my own playtime has been terrible. I've hardly been on. I've just been busy. But as a whole, the server's actually trended up quite a bit recently. But like it's been down the last 2 weeks, each week dropping, but it's still up from like the running average for the long term. Like 2 weeks ago, let's see, so. Like 3 weeks ago, we had a 210-hour week as a group. The week after that, we had 190, and this last week we roughly had 170. So we're roughly dropping by 20 a week. So I'm hoping we break the pattern. Otherwise, we're gonna drop down to 150 this week. But I don't know. I guess I'm not helping. I'm not helping when I hardly play.
Something's wrong. I left the raid area and came back, and the raid is gone.
Oh, that's fun.
That's not supposed to happen.
Well, it did.
Hold on, I'm gonna go check really quick. I wanna see this.
Cheater, hacker!
Me going into here caused a
cheater,
major lag.
modder, or hacker.
What do you mean? I'm just checking. You're doing the exact same thing what we did to stop lag.
Pumpkin eater.
I'm doing the exact same thing.
These villagers are ripoffs. Somebody assassinate them.
But why?
Because they're trying to charge me more than 10 emeralds for... more than 10 berries for an emerald.
Huh.
Also, I just turned my fan on because my room is warm. That's nice.
Yeah, there's like no zombies here. I see like 3.
Game plan. We're just gonna wait till night and sleep the night away. Actually, you know what? While we're waiting, I'm gonna flash up the scoreboard. Objective set displays.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with my area. So I don't know why my area has
something. Screenshot for the sake of Snag. Just barely got past Darth tonight. Didn't expect that one.
Yeah, literally by about.
Like 2 minutes.
1.5 seconds.
Huh? No, it's like 2 minutes.
Never mind. I didn't see the 8. I didn't see the 8.
No. I go back just as.
Oh, maybe that's why.
And if it's not overflowing yet.
Oh.
Or it says it was. Oh, I guess it's just. I don't know.
Well, it didn't really help.
Yeah, I mean, the server, like, did bounce back. Like, it's really, like, I'm hesitant to just blame that chunk loader because of the fact that the server has been performing pretty well and it's been, like, it handled for at least 10 days after that chunk loader with no issues, no noticeable difference. So, tonight's lag is just weird, and I'm trying to figure it out. It's like an annoying thing that I don't like being part of my admin duty, but is. Like, it's just an annoying extra deed. And all these villagers just won't reset their prices. Why?
Because it's not time yet.
What time do they do that at?
Around like 8 or 9.
Oh, we'll ramble for a couple of minutes and hope for the best. So, the rest of the week we'll be working on the stronghold, trying to get through that.
Obama.
General plan. Monday's episode, Stronghold. Tuesday episode, probably Stronghold. It'll also be election day. And hopefully we can hopefully, even with the busy week, it'll be okay. Next week it might get sketchy with me deer hunting, but we'll see.
Chunkus.
But definitely a lot of preparations to go into everything. I'm excited, but I would like... Being on episode 233 right now, I would like to have the stronghold done between 240 and 245, so we get a little resting gap before 250. 250 will be a special episode that I don't have planned out yet. Its release date will kind of help dictate what it actually is. I mean, I don't want it to be the Thanksgiving episode, but honestly, based on time...
Hey, you know how long can you those zombie villagers in the swamp?
Yeah.
I just realized that I have not turned off that villager breeder for months.
Huh. But based on timing, it is possible that that 250 is Thanksgiving's episode, which would be funny because episode 50 of season 1 was the first Thanksgiving, and that would mean if technically the series total would be episode 900 for that day. That would mean in 5 years we would have gone up 850 episodes. Pretty stunning when you think about it. Like, the rise of the series is very, very incredible with what we pulled off. Because actually right now we are slightly behind the pace I was at in season 1. which is funny because I guess I had to think about the fact that episode 1 versus 200. Okay, I can like add 1. Like, so if episode 200 was the first episode of the series, we would be on episode 34, and by this time in season 1, we had just passed episode 40. 40 was the Halloween episode. It's like I am lagging behind my pace of even back then, but again, I've been burned out and having all sorts of reasons to not upload. But hopefully, we can up the ante and keep the series moving along. I definitely want to be into the 250s before the end of the month, though. And I'm thinking by the end of the year, I want to be between 270 and 285. Like, somewhere in that range will allow me to comfortably get to my episode goal by the middle of next year. Like, that's what I'm looking at. Obviously, if things don't go perfectly, we'll have to upload more next year, but that's fine. Like, we'll figure it all out. I promise. We're smart.
Oh, dude.
We're gamers.
Plot twist, I take Sewage's idea and use chunk loaders, and the result is that I have 12 chunks loaded constantly.
Oh, no. Let me throw these
on my gold farm.
I could just, like, steal Logan's berries, but I don't want his berries.
Because I'm realizing me selling gold was a great idea until I realized that I moved bases and now my gold farm is not there anymore.
Yeah, so as I wrap up the episode here, I'm going to keep restocking a little bit off camera before I get some other stuff done. But overall, I want the rest of the week just to be working on the stronghold. Try to do some really relaxed episodes. It's going to be kind of sketchy with recording times. I'm going to probably, for the most part, use my open 90 minutes during the day to record episodes. So that way I can edit them right away or right after school and upload them while I'm outside doing chores, so I just don't have to even worry about the stupid internet issues. So that's what I'm going to try to aim to do. I mean, especially because some of my evenings this week, like tomorrow night, I'm going to be busy with homework because I've not done anything I said I was going to do this weekend. Tuesday night's going to just be chaotic in general because of the fact that it's Terraria Tuesday and election night, so it's going to be like crazy Terraria, and then instead of doing homework, I'm just gonna be staring at the election results the rest of the night, so that'll be fun. I'm excited for that. I mean, I remember in 2016, that was the first time I ever stayed up after midnight on a school night. Like, because I would have been in the early 8th grade. That was like I think I stayed up to like 1:30 for that election, like seeing who would win. It was something. I think there's probably a tale about it on my channel. Clash, do you have any recollection of that election?
Two stupid people.
I'm pretty sure I honestly feel like I don't want to say for sure, but I'm pretty sure that I was more vocal about who I supported back then. I know on Twitter I was. Like, if you really want to figure out who I support, go on Twitter and dig up my oldest tweets. My oldest tweets are like a year and a half into me using Twitter. Like, that is when that was like peak politics on my Twitter. And after that, I've slowly been like, hey, maybe I shouldn't be as political on Twitter. And that's kind of how I've been for the last, like, year and a half. But if you wanted to find a time when I was more political, that time does actually exist. I just now refrain from publicly doing as much of it. Otherwise, you know, backlash. And I don't like backlash. I don't think you probably don't like backlash either.
Huh. No.
Like, I don't want to be unlikable, and I feel like being overly political on camera is extremely unlikable. Therefore, I'm not very political.
Being politically incorrect.
Being politically incorrect is my specialty. I will own up to that one. I don't even care if people get mad at that. Like, if you get mad at people that aren't politically correct, oh, shut up. I don't like to dump.
Or are you politically straight?
Politically straight. The hell
that's the question.
What the hell does that even mean? I'm straight, but like, what does the political thing in front of it mean?
That's a good question. I could say something and ask another question, but I'm not going to.
Ask the question off camera. I'm curious.
Yes.
It's like Login when Login says something, then backs off.
It's not down that level.
Login's jokes though are worse because usually they involve some racist joke that involves some.
That's not what it is.
I know. Oh, I know it's not. But usually Login's things like involve some ethnic group burning.
What?
That's Login for you. His humor is something else.
You say you're gonna end it. This is like your old video. You say you're gonna
end
it.
Okay.
And then, like, 10% of the video.
Alright, well, actually end it. Then I was trying to wrap up my conversation and move stuff, but I'll finish restocking chest off cam. Anyways, on the note, have yourselves a great day. This has been a Titancraft and
Push.
And we will see you guys
in the next
Titancraft Season 10. You're so quiet you probably can't even be heard over the outro music. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye bye.